Morning, everyone. So I'm sure there's a lot of you kids out there that have lots of things your parents tell you to do that you don't necessarily want to do. I know for me, I never liked cleaning my room or doing my homework or eating my vegetables because why would you clean your room when you could just go play outside? Why do homework when you can just hang out and watch Netflix? And why eat vegetables when there are things like French fries and ice cream out there? Now, the parents out there will probably tell you that they don't have you do these things because they just want to be mean. They want to have you eat your vegetables, do your homework, clean your room because they're good for you. But now when you hear things like peas and carrots are healthy, that doesn't necessarily make them sound any more appetizing. Your teachers know that when they give you homework, it's actually an opportunity to help you learn and give you more practice on the things that you're taught in class. But gaining that extra knowledge doesn't always make you jump at the chance to do more math. However, as you get older, you might realize that some of the things your parents and teachers wanted you to do actually have some benefits. For example, as an adult, I could eat ice cream for every meal and there's no one who would stop me. But I know if I did that, I would probably get really sick. That's a lot of sugar to take in, and normally your body really doesn't like that. You need something like meat or veggies or bread to kind of balance it out so then your body stays happy and healthy. For example, athletes, especially like runners or professional athletes, they know that everything they put into their body actually affects like their races or games or other things. So they have to be really careful with what they eat. And this is pretty similar to what we hear in today's reading from Romans. Paul tells us to do stuff we normally don't want to do. Paul tells us to bless those who persecute us. He wants us to be nice to the people that are mean to us. He wants us to associate with the lowly, the people who may not be the coolest or the most popular. When someone does something bad to us, our instinct is to do something mean back to them, make it even. But Paul says we just need to keep doing good things. This is the kind of biblical version of having to eat your vegetables. But the thing is, Paul doesn't just say these things because he thought Christians needed more rules to follow. Paul is trying to show us an example of what it's like to love our neighbors like Christ loves us. Now, while we can't go and die on the cross for our neighbors, we can always respond to them with love. Now, this kind of response doesn't come natural to us. Our instinct is to kind of live in that hate, to get revenge. But just like eating our vegetables, if we keep up with it, eventually we can learn how responding with love can actually help our neighbors. Eventually, you may even get to the point where you want to love your neighbors and help them whenever you can. And that's the love Jesus wants for us and the examples that Paul gives us.